People's hidden desires can give you power. This is not a random idea. This is Law 32 of the 48 Laws of Power. Robert Greene says that people run after their fantasies and desires more than reality. If you understand how to play with their fantasies and hidden desires, then you can control them without physical force. In this video, I am going to show you how powerful Law 32 is in the real world and how you can use it in your daily life. But before that, let's go back in time a little. There was a man in 18th century America named P.T. Barnum. He had understood one thing, that the biggest truth of the world is that people do not want to see the truth. They find reality boring, painful, and dull. There is always a hidden craving in their heart. They wanted to see something magical, something different, something that would awaken their imagination. Barnum understood this hidden desire, and it became his weapon. He kept exhibits like the Fiji mermaid in his show, which was actually made by joining the skeleton of an ape with the tail of a fish. Every educated person knew that this could not be real. But then the crowds came in large numbers to see it, because people wanted to believe that maybe such creatures also exist in the world. Then he created freak shows like big monsters, bony men, girls with beards and mustaches, and many such performances that seemed impossible. People knew that maybe all this was being exaggerated, but they did not want reality. They wanted a world of fantasy in which they could feel themselves lost for a while. Barnum openly said that the public prefers to be deceived. And it was true. He built an entire empire by selling fantasies. People were not angry, but happy because they got what they wanted from the heart, an escape from reality. P.T. Barnum became the greatest showman in the world, and his legacy lives on in the name of circus and show business. He applied Law 32 so beautifully that he was never exposed or caught because he gave people what they secretly wanted, fantasies. That is the power of this law. Truth is always there. Never appeal truth and reality unless you are prepared for the anger that comes with disenchantment. The more you feed people's fantasies, the more powerful you become, and the more you show them the truth, the more they will move away from you. Look, 32 was not just in history. It is still being used today, and you probably see it every day. The biggest example of today is luxury brands. The reality is that a simple handbag can be bought for Rs. 3,000, but people spend lakhs of rupees on Louis Vuitton, Gucci, or Dior. Is there any magical quality in those bags? No. But these brands sell a fantasy of success, status, exclusivity. When a person picks up a Louis Vuitton bag, in reality, he is not just buying a bag. He is buying a fantasy that he is part of an elite class. Similarly, in the entertainment industry, look at Bollywood or Hollywood celebrities showing their glamour and lifestyle. People know in reality that their own life is not that glamorous, but they get attracted by seeing those fantasies. People start following them and get influenced by them. This is the reason why marketing, politics, and entertainment are still running on this Law 32. People don't want truth. They want fantasy. Now let's talk about how you can use Law 32 in your daily life so that your influence can increase and people naturally start following your ideas. Number 1 is social media and personal branding. In today's era, social media is an important part of everyone's life. If you just post your normal or boring daily life, then people will not engage that much. But if you show your best version, or fantasy like expensive travel shots, your achievements, your hobbies, or your rich lifestyle, then people will be naturally attracted. This triggers their fantasies in a way. They think, wow, he is so perfect. One day, I will also become like him. This increases both the engagement and respect of your followers. Number 2 is influence. If you have to propose a project or idea, in college or school, don't just show boring facts and numbers. Play with the imagination of the person in front of you. Show them where their life can go if they support you. For example, if you want to implement extra dance classes in school, show the principal how the children of the nearby school won prizes in dance competitions and got their school recognized at the national level. When you touch people's dreams and desires, they will naturally start following you and follow your ideas. Number 3 is relationship. While interacting with your partner or crush, show them the fantasy of the future, not the reality. Because you all know how bad the reality of a relationship can be, so show them fantasies like they often do in Bollywood movies. I just want to say from my side that I will love you. I will be happy. I will support you in good and bad times. Such scenarios excite people and strengthen emotional bonds because you connect with their imagination and desires. Number 4 is self-motivation. Use fantasies in your personal growth too. You must have heard the name of manifestation. It will happen. That is it. If you look at the reality after your goal, you will never be able to take the first step. That is why people say manifest. That is, feel the life after being successful. Money, car, fame, peace, push, all these fantasies will motivate you. Because our mind wants to escape from reality. And if we show it fantasy, then it becomes more motivated and energetic to do any work. This is the magic of Law 32. When you play with people's fantasies, desires, and imagination, then they naturally come under your influence. They start following your ideas. Even our own mind works because of desires and fantasies. I am making this video myself because I have a desire to make this channel India's biggest channel in psychology. If I and all of us ignore fantasies and desires, then this world will end. Because no one wants to work for reality, because the reality of this world is only death. That is why Robert Greene says play to people's fantasies. I hope you found this video inspiring. I have selected these 4 topics for the next video. Now you tell me which of these do you want to see. Your mind is not happy with the house you have. You want a bigger house. The one who has a big house is not happy with the big house. He wants a bigger house. And there has never been a house so big that anyone is happy with it. Being angry should be our nature.